Taji, Carter is one of the interesting characters because she really has a moral focus, and I feel like a lot of the show is about gray areas. And I'm wondering, I mean, whenever we see, you know, Carter, she's really struggling to uphold the law and really stick with the law. And I'm wondering, do you think that Carter's character is still feeling really on guard with Finch and Reese, or that she's actually starting to be down with the program of kind of breaking the law in order to uphold justice?
I don't think she necessarily thinks she's breaking the law, because at the end of the day, she believes in the moral good of all men, the protection of all men. So I think there's a certain level of trust that she has for them now, because she understands that she gets that they're doing good things. But now her biggest question is, how do you know? How do you know that this stuff is going to happen? So she always, now there's another level of, I need to know more. Yeah, I'm on your side, but you got to give me more. If I'm 100 with you, you got to be 100 with me. So I think that's going to be her struggle this season. Am I right, Jonah and Greg? Did I get it right?
It was perfect, Roger.
Yeah, right. Got to get them drunk to get stuff out of them. And it still doesn't work.
So Kevin, one of the character arcs I thought was most interesting this season was your character, because you really, I mean, as you played him, he really started out as just a dumb thug, and it just sort of felt like... No, he did. He started out as a dumb thug, and then about halfway through the season, we really started to see these layers, and I felt like there were these scenes where suddenly we could see, like, in your face that he's struggling and that he's actually this smart guy who has a lot of, like, moral issues that are going on. And I'm wondering, well, I don't know if you saw it that way, but did you feel like there was a moment where you really got to convey to the audience a lot more depth, and that you were having kind of an ethical struggle rather than just being, like, the dude who, like, you know, betrays his friends and is a corrupt cop?
I think the episode where Fusco gets taken out to the woods, I think, was kind of the emotional turning point for him. But, you know, I just come to the realization the other day, this is the first character I've ever played in my entire career as an actor, where people walk up to me in the street and they go, "Hey, I like you on that show. Try not to get shot." And I go, okay, does that mean right now in my acting life? You know.
We definitely don't want you to get shot. So
thank you.
More notes for you guys.
Wait, didn't we shoot him already?
Yeah, we shot him in the butt.
I can't, in the butt.
Right.
We shot him in the butt.
We don't want a killing shot.
I got shot in the buttocks.
So Jonah and Greg, I'm just wondering, I mean, there's been some pretty crazy plot developments. Like, I love the episode where, you know, you just say straight out, yeah, the CIA, they're selling drugs to fund the war on terror. Yeah, the NSA, they're just, like, killing guys. That's just what they do. And I wonder, like, do you ever worry that, like, the CIA is gonna, like, give you a call and be like, all right, we're gonna stop this show?
A little bit. That first line was actually suggested by one of our technical advisors who did work for the government in special operations for many years. So we just said, okay, well, if that's the way he feels, then. But I think, you know, we're sort of free to explore the sort of darker side of things, and sort of taking a look at the underbelly of all of those things. And it seems like a good fit for our show, and people seem to like it.
Is there any place that you won't go in the writer's room? Like, is there, I mean, like I said, I feel like the plots really sort of push conspiracy theories quite far. And is there ever a moment where you're like, okay, we can't have, like, the NSA killing kittens, or, like, we can't, you know, like, we can't go there.
I like that. Kittens.
Next season. We haven't had a kitten of interest yet.
I don't think there would be a tech girl with a dog collar.
Like, do you feel like there's anything sacred that you wouldn't want to touch, like, or is everything fair game?
I keep trying to explain to writers that these aren't conspiracy theories. They really are out to get you.
So what's the craziest conspiracy theory this season, you guys? Like, for any of you, what do you think has been the weirdest, where you've been like, I can't believe we're actually going to say, you know, that this intelligence agency is doing this particular thing? Like, what was the weirdest?
What we do, go ahead, Greg.
No. No, I do think, you know, ever since we started on this show, and you know, the advent of the smartphone and all the surveillance stuff that everyone's aware of now, or at least maybe more so because of the show, I don't know, but we constantly get emails from friends and other writers with the latest piece of surveillance activity that's either going on via your phone or more cameras in a place you never thought they were. And so there is a paranoid aspect to the show, but I think it's just maybe more of a heightened awareness.